Amash Shayata. Mayashat Ash. Yata Tar. As Shamasa. Hi Ayum. Wata Rayab. Allah. The Aswa. Ashar. The As. Par. Barqua. The Mayam. Oh. Damayam.
No, you had to get that one. He can let you know.
Okay, let's lock it. La Ya How. Verse 4. Wata Baha. Asta Had Par. As. Pataha. Ahaya. Mawa. Marai Ada. La Pa Naya. Yahau. Wasa Mar. No, Wasa Mak. As Yadawa. Allah. Ra Ash. Hapar. Washayata. As. Yapar. La Paya. Yahau. Verse 5. Walab. Quath. Yakawa. The Mash Yatra. Okay. Madayum. Hapar. War by Yatas. Yeah.
Woman, so not thought.
Why? Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
by Yas.
By ya.
By Yas.
By ya.
By Yas. Yes, okay. Atarwa. As. Ahaya. Maraita. Verse 6. What Baya?
What? Okay.
Okay.
But that's a L. That's la.
La.
That's la.
Oh, it's like.
So
Yeah, it's what? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Bar. Bar.
Ball.
Ball.
Right? So
Borrow. Yeah, borrow.
No, you're not. It's la.
La. Oh, la.
Ball.
Ball. Haka house. House. It's Haka.
What's the last one?
That's a wall.
So,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that's not a walk.
So.
That'd be
A za.
a walk, correct. I'm sorry, it's like it's a walk.
Okay.
So, where are we?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Yes.
a ka ha. Because that's a ha again.
Haka us. Haka us. Haka us. Yeah, haka us.
Let's go.
Okay. Us. Hatazabai. Arwa.
So that last bit, is that a shot? Did you get this right here?
Yeah, I got the us.
I know you got off, but the next part.
It's Ataza.
Ataza.
Bar.
Is that a bar or is that a?
You wanna slide.
Q.
What you want?
Sloppy. Check my phone. Pasha's on my phone and let me know when Pasha's using my phone.
Us.
He's trying to call me like phone shot.
Okay, us. Ataza bar. Awa. Bayayum. Ba. Dayum. Badam. Wa azaha. My Mars. War. It's Mar. Mar. Yeah,
What's the first part?
it's Mar.
No, it's not.
It's Mar. Mar. M-A-W. It's Marwa.
Sloppy. Let me. Yeah, this is it right here. You know where you left off? What verse?
That's 6.
Alright, go ahead and start at 6. Sloppy.
Okay.
Sloppy, sir. They don't want any show.
Maroth.
Move the camera.
Adam. Shakai. Shakai. Ka. Amarium. The Ka. Naya. Yahau. Verse 7. Off. Kainaya. Karakatos. Hakwa dash. Wanata das. Haka has. Mawa. Darium.
What's that?
Allah.
So like you do that in Moan. Right with Moan. Done. Okay.
Adam.
Huh?
Adam. Allah. Quar. Nawas.
So that right there is gonna be owl.
Owl. Owl. Quar. Nawas. Mawak. Kas. Quat Rothra.
So that's a za.
Oh.
Right. My za.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Oh, yes. Mazak Kas. What Roth.
So like that'll be mazah.
Mazar.
Ka.
Kahas. Quat.
Ka.
Kas.
Yeah.
Ka.
So like
Zakagat. Kas. Quat. Ratar.
yeah.
Ha. Hasamarium.
Hasa.
Hasa.
Hasamayim.
Hasamayum. Like Ka. Naya. Yahal. Ashar. Ka'as. Ya. Ka'as la. Mazah. Aidai.
Mazah. So it'd be that's not a za right there.
Oh, it's
Mawa'id.
Mawa'id. Wa'adsta.
Wa'ath.
So,
Wa'ath.
oh, wa'ath. Okay. Car. Cow.
Good job.
Dime. Hakar.
Good job.
Ishak. Kaina. Off. Yum. Warda. Wad. Wide.
Yawad.
Your wide. One.
Yawad.
Your what?
Zazah.
Marzah. Kayatas.
So that's that same one we did earlier. So mazah. Kha.
Mazaka. I mean,
So mazah. Ka.
Mazakta.
So that one right there is a kha.
Ka. A cut. Hi. Iha. Ashar.
Hyla.
Hyla. Ashar.
Yep.
Okay.
You got a little more. Good job. So we're gonna read it in English. Start at one.
You're getting better.
With the water.
Definitely getting better. You know, it takes practice. You know, to learn your ancient language. You know what I'm saying? So it takes vast amount of studying.
Oh,
You gotta start all over. It's like learning your ABCs all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
But this ain't the ABCs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
The book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 1 in English.
right?
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
And the Lord did what?
spake unto Moses, saying,
This has been throughout all of Israelite history. You know what I'm saying? The Lord always chooses someone, amongst his brethren, amongst the Israelites to be the king. You know what I'm saying? To be the voice for the people. And the Lord's going to, and that's the go-to guy. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord wants something done, who's it gets sent to? It gets sent to the priest, and the priest come and tell the king. And the king gets whatever needs to get done, gets done. You had Moses, you had Joshua, you had Daniel, you had all the prophets in the Bible. The Lord always going to go to, someone. You understand? Keep going.
verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a soul shall sin through ignorance against...
Start from the top, verse 2.
Comic-Con. Verse 2, speak unto the hidden... Speak unto the children of Israel.
That's what this whole book says. In the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, you going through little verses at a time, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that this is in the Bible. Speaking to the children of Israel. Speaking to the children of Israel. That's what you're going to see throughout this whole Bible. This book called the Holy Bible belongs to the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? It don't belong to everybody. I don't understand what in the Christian church, how could you be reading out of a book, you understand, a black supremacist book, you understand, and trying to skip the loo, skip through a few verses, you know what I'm saying, go to John 3:16. God loves everybody, and then have a 5-hour sermon about nothing. You understand? Go ahead.
Like it, sir, if I may, that's kind of like you pick up a Harry Potter book, and you start reading Harry Potter, and then that joint turned into Empire Strikes Back,
right?
Star Wars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's going on?
Right. You know what I'm saying? The Christian church is full of demons. You understand?
Yeah,
full
right.
of demons that don't want to know the truth of the Bible. You understand? The pastor was taught to open up the book, you know what I'm saying, read you a little something that sounds good, God loves everybody, close the book, and then start giving a 5-hour sermon based on what he feel like or what he want to talk about. Yeah, right. Not based about what this Bible says. Yeah, right. You understand? About the Israelites being free from their oppressors. You understand? About ruling the world. You understand? About having black Hispanics and Native Indian love for each other. Right. We're not going over that in church. All we saying is, all they saying in the Christian church is God loves everybody. You understand? Obey your slave masters. You understand? And keep that chokehold on our people. Keep that mental slavery going from all of our generations. All right, keep going.
Saying, if a soul shall sin through ignorance against...
If a soul shall do what?
Sin through ignorance.
Now this is like during this time. You know what I'm saying? Since we've been in slavery and captivity for 400 years, of course it's a lot of people out there that's sinning through ignorance.
Yeah, right.
You understand? They don't know. They eat pork. Not knowing that in the Bible it says pork is unlawful. Pork is an abomination unto the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? You got, our people out there, you know what I'm saying, a brother that's having sex with another man's wife. You understand? Not knowing that's a sin according to the Bible. But they think it's a fad, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call sinning through ignorance. Keep going.
Against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which are not to be done.
You understand? If you break, basically not knowing that you're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments in the Bible. Keep going.
And shall do against any of them.
It says do what?
And shall do against any of them.
Right, keep going.
Verse 3. If the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him bring for his sin, which he have sinned,
right,
a young bullock without blemish.
Right. Keep going. Start from the top of 3.
Con. Verse 3. If the priest that is anointed.
If the priest that is anointed. You know what I'm saying? Back then in Leviticus times, the priests were the Levites. Keep going.
Do sin according to the sin of the people.
It says do sin according to the sin of the people. What is that talking about? Meaning if the priest is sinning. You know what I'm saying? If he's sinning according to the people sin, he's doing what everybody else is doing. Keep going.
Then let him bring for his sin, which he have sinned, a young bullock without blemish.
What does that mean? We went over it last Sabbath service. Back then in Leviticus times, if someone was sinning, they would bring forth a young bullock without blemish. What is that?
It's like it, sir.
What?
That'd be like in today's time, like, yo, if you're a farmer, you got a prize cow.
Right.
Or prize bull.
Right.
Like, this is the top young bull. This is my stud right here.
That's exactly what it is. This is your prized possession. This is your prized animal. This is your prize. This is the one that makes you all the money. The Lord, basically the Lord wants you to stop sinning. Back in these times, the Lord wants you to give your best. Break your pockets. Yeah, just like the white man today. How do you hurt the white man? By breaking his pockets.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? From everybody, if everybody was to stop celebrating the 4th of July, stop celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving, you would break America.
Yeah, right.
You would break on these days that's when the white man makes the most money. This is when the oppressor makes the most money. You understand? Makes billions. You understand? Off of 4th of July. This is buying fireworks. You know what I'm saying? You got black people that rush to the store and spent their whole rent money, you know what I'm saying, for them bad kids, man, to buy fireworks. You understand? Right. Setting off bottle rockets and M80s. You know, had a nice little explosion, had a nice little time. Go ahead.
They spending all that money to get them fireworks. Then they spend all that time and money in the hospital when they blow their hands off. Right.
You understand? Hurt yourself, you know what I'm saying? Right. Doing all that goofiness, man. That's what you call goofiness. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Oh yeah. This is just your prized possession, your prized animal. The Lord wants to hurt your pockets. You understand? Yeah, keep going.
Verse 4. And he shall bring the bullock unto the door of the tabernacle.
You'll bring the sacrifice unto the doors of the tabernacle, which is the temple. Keep going.
Of the congregation before the Lord.
Right.
And shall lay his hand upon the bullock's head.
You should lay your hands upon the bullock. You should grab the bullock by the head. Keep going.
And kill the bullock before the Lord.
You're going to slit his throat. That's what you're going to do. Keep going.
Verse 5. And the priest that is anointed shall take of the bullock's blood. And bring it to the tabernacle of the congregation.
Take some of that blood, bring it inside the temple. Keep going.
Verse 6. And the priest shall dip his finger in the blood.
And the priest shall dip his finger, just put his finger in the blood. Keep going.
And sprinkle of the blood 7 times before the Lord. Before the veil of the sanctuary.
Just sprinkle it, you know what I'm saying? Just 7 times. Keep going.
Verse 7. And the priest shall put some of the blood upon the horns of the altar of sweet incense before the Lord.
Keep going.
Which is in the tabernacle of the congregation.
Right.
And shall pour all the blood of the bullock at the bottom of the altar. Of the burnt offering. Which is at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
So once you kill this bullock one night, you sprinkle the blood, take some of the blood in the temple, sprinkle it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you will burn the animal. You know what I'm saying? After you eat it, of course. You know, of course, you just didn't kill a bull, and when I just leave a body there, like, okay, now look, we just want to destroy it. No, you ate it. You know what I'm saying? The priest will eat that. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever's left, then they will burn that. You know what I'm saying? And when you burn that, you would pour some of that blood into that fire, and then there you go. It's a sweet smell to the Lord. All right. Next priest. Present thy registry.
Hadarma, Ban Yahanna, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Hadarma, Ban Yahanna, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatham.
Come on, this way. Oh yeah, well yeah. Well, if you can fit over there, yeah. So you gotta roll. Oh yeah, okay, go ahead. Let's get it.
Read from your phone or come on. I'm gonna adjust this right quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, go ahead. All right, Yeshabia, which means to be seated. Slack. All right, so we're going to start at Leviticus chapter 4, verse 8. You go ahead. In the Hebrew, go ahead.
Kawakan, the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 8, in the Hebrew. Wa'ah, Kala, Kayab, Kalab, Parah, Hakata'af, Uriam, Mama Lawa, Af, Hakalab, Hama Kasaha, Al, Hakorab, Hakorab, Wa'af, Al, Ha-kalab, Ashar, Al, Ha-karab, verse 9, Wa'ath, Shathiyah, Shathya, Ha-kala, Ha-kalayaf, Wa'ath, Ha-kalab, Ashar, Al, Yahanna, Ashar, Al, Haka, Sa, Layam, Wa'ath, Hayal, Tharath, Ath, Al, Hakarab, Hakabar, Al, Hakala, Yawath, Yasai, Yaraha, verse 10. Ka Ashar, Yawa, Yawarab, Yawarum, Yawarum.
There you go. And that's if I could, in the Israelite school of UPK, you understand, we do everything tradition. It was a tradition to be named. You understand how you were in the according to the Bible. Whatever your attributes is or whatnot, or whatever you represent out of this Bible or whatnot, that's what your name. Yahweh Rum. What does that mean?
Most High is exalted.
There you go. There you go. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 10 in the Hebrew. Ka Ashar, Yahweh Mashawar, Zabak, Hashala Mayam, Wahal Kwatai Yaram, Hakahan, Al, Mazabak, Ha'ai-laha, verse 11, Wa'af, Iwar, Hapar, Wa'af, Kal, Salakia, Kala, Basharan, Salakia, Bashawawa, Al, Rod, Salakia, Al, Ra'ashawa, Wa'al, Kara al I Yawa, Kara Iowa, Wakwa Rabawa, Wapa Rashawa, verse 12. Waha Watazai Ya'a, Ath, Kala, Hapar, Al, Makawa Taza, Lama, Kanaha, Al, Makwarum, Tahawar, Al, Shapak, Hadashan. Washarap. Athwa. Al. Atazayim. Ba'ash. Al. Shapak. Hadashawa. Yeshara. Verse 13. Wa'am. Kala. Itha. Okay.
Man, that was like the easiest one you had. You're flying through this. Good job, man. Let me give you a hand on that shit. You flying.
14?
No, so like it's on 13.
Almost done. Good job.
Yeshara al. Yeshagawa. Wana Ilam.
There you go.
The bar. Ma'ayana. Oh, so like it. Wa'ayana nala naya.
Yeah, there you go.
Hakwa hala. Wa'ai shawa. Hakaf. Akaf.
There you go.
Makala. Mataza waf. Yahweh. Ashar. La'a. The Aisha. Yanaha. Shamawa. Verse 14. Wanawa the ha the I.
There you go.
Haka Ta'ath Washar. So like Ashar. Kata'awa. Ila Yaha. Wahakwa war Yabawa. Hakwa hala. Para. Bun Bakwar. Laka Ta'ath. Waha Baya Wa'a. Awa. Athwa.
There you go.
Lapanya. Ahala Mawa'ai.
Good job. Good job. Go ahead and read in the English.
Man, I see. Someone might be, shooting for that Sabbath service right there, man.
Look, yeah, right. I think he's shooting for the last one Kodash class.
The last one, the Friday.
As soon as he get this, get his rank.
Man, that's awesome reading, man. Y'all,
both of y'all killing it.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely ain't lying.
We starting at verse 8.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 8, in the English. And he shall take off from it all the fat of the bullock for the sin offering. The fat that covereth the inwards.
The inwards, your guts and all that, you know what I'm saying? The insides, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And all the fat that is upon the inwards.
Keep going.
And the 2 kidneys. And the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks.
Right.
And the caul above the liver.
Okay.
With the kidneys. It shall he take away.
So basically, this cattle, once you kill it, you're taking off the fat. You know what I'm saying? You're taking out the kidneys, and it's like you almost gutting it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 10. As it was taken off from the bullock of the sacrifice of peace offerings, and the priest shall burn them upon the altar
keep going.
Of the burnt offering.
Right. Okay, so basically, once you take the fat, you know what I'm saying, the kidneys and everything that we just read, you're going to burn it. Keep going.
And the skin of the bullock, and all his flesh, with his head,
right,
and with his legs,
right,
and his inwards, and his dung.
And his dung. You even burn the feces. You understand? Everything. Keep going.
Verse 12. Even the whole bullock shall he carry forth without the camp unto a clean place, where the ashes are poured out,
right, and
burn him on the wood with fire,
right,
where the ashes are poured out, shall he be burnt.
Okay. Well, I guess they just leave the whole out. I guess they don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? I think they cut off the fat, they cut off the skin, they gut it, take everything in the inside, even the feces, and then you burn everything. Take it to the fire, take it to the wood, burn the wood, drop it on the wood, drop it on the fire, just burn everything. Keep going.
Verse 13. And if the whole congregation of Israel sin through ignorance, and the thing be hid from the eyes of the assembly, and they have done somewhat against it.
Okay, so you know, if Israel sin, breaking the law through ignorance, they don't know it was a sin. You know what I'm saying? And the thing be hid from the eyes of the assembly, meaning the people that do understand about the law, statutes, and commandments, they don't know about it. Keep going.
And they have done somewhat against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which should not be done.
Right.
And are guilty.
They did it, you know what I'm saying? They're guilty of doing it. Keep going.
When the sin which they have sinned against it is known, then the congregation shall offer a young bullock for the sin, and bring him before the tabernacle of the congregation.
Right. Basically, you know, same process. You know what I'm saying? The Leviticus, you know what I'm saying, was, of course, us establishing the rules and stuff of the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of people killing bullocks, man. I feel sorry for the animals and everything on that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel sorry for the cattle. I feel sorry for the sheeps. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, thousands of years later, we still can't get it right.
Right.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't get it right back then. You know. Go ahead.
I like you, sir. I bet the cattle and sheep were praying to be disabled.
Right.
Or have a blemish or
Right.
something.
Don't be that perfect cattle. Man, I mean, how many prize animals did you have back then? I mean, they just kept having prize animals at the prize. I know your prize animals, you would make your prize animals and make other little prize animals, but man, you know, they had like, man. Okay, that's it on that?
Come on, sir.
All right, so keep going. Read another 7. Just read it in English. No, we ain't doing it in Hebrew. Just read it in English. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so you got it.
Keep reading?
Yeah, just keep reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 15, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, in the English. And the elders of the congregation